Hello everyone, I hope you're well. I'm actually just gonna vlog today because I'm having a very exciting day. So the BBC basically said, do you want some free tickets to go to this Neil Gaiman and the BBC Symphony Orchestra concert? And I said, yes, can my boyfriend come along? And they said, yeah, sure. So me and my boyfriend are now going from Bristol to London. We're gonna look around London. We're then gonna go to the gig, it's at the Barbican. And then we've got a hotel room and we're gonna stay the night. So I thought it's just an interesting day. I might as well film my day. I got the tickets for free because of my YouTube channel, but they did not tell me that I had to post it anywhere, so I didn't have to make a video, I didn't even have to mention it, not even a picture, nothing. They just gifted me the whole thing. But I just thought this is exciting. Like, I don't have many exciting things to film, so I thought, it'll be exciting because we're going up to London. The hotel may be an experience, let me just say that now. Around the Barbican, the hotels are really expensive, and Travelodge and Premier Inn were both booked up, and they're the two like main UK cheap hotel franchises. So there was this other hotel that was really cheap, and it's got like an ensuite and everything, but Dom doesn't think it's going to be very good. So this might be a bit of an adventure, the hotel, because you had to specify whether you wanted a window or not, because not all rooms come with a window. So I'm not sure if it's a coffin, what it is that's going on. We've got a window, hopefully we've booked one with a window. But yeah, I just thought I would take you along with us. Also, I just wanted to say that anytime I'm invited anywhere to do with my YouTube channel, I always think, what if it's a con? Because I'm not like a big YouTuber. I always think, oh my god, what if I turn up at the Barbican? And I'm like, hi, I've got some tickets, you know, they have free tickets, and they're like, we don't know what you're talking about. And someone's just sent me an email to con me every time. Like to Dom, I'm like, if this woman isn't real, I swear to God. Because I'm not a big channel, I just always am thinking, oh my god, what if this is a trap? What if something awful's gonna happen? Well, it'll all be on film, whatever happens, but I mean, if this is a con, I'm gonna be so upset. I'm currently reading a Neil Gaiman book. I've already read Neil Gaiman Coraline. I read that a few years ago and I really liked the concept of it, but I preferred the film. The film Coraline, the animation, I thought was amazing. And I liked the idea of the book, but I wasn't like in love with it. So now I'm reading The Graveyard Book, which was a book loads of people, when I said, oh, I wasn't like a massive fan of Coraline, people were like, The Graveyard Book, The Graveyard Book. So I'm gonna read that on the train. I am on chapter 1 at the moment, but it's a children's book. So hopefully I get through it before tonight, and let's hope it's not all just one big con. I thought I would show you what I'm wearing. So I have a shirt underneath, and I couldn't actually wear this till recently. I bought this when I was on holiday in France, and it was from like a French high street store, and I love it. It's like a really beautiful like floral design French shirt, and because some of you may know I'm doing Slimming Well, but before that I'd gained a lot of weight, and so I couldn't wear it anymore. So I have just fitted back into this top, which I love. I then have a jumper under the top. I actually have 3 layers on. So I have this jumper, and then I have a black top underneath. And then I have these jeans on and my shoes that I really like with the studs. And these jeans used to be skin tight, and now since I've been like getting healthy and everything, they are really loose, which I really like. Here is my top a little bit more so you can see the design, but I love it so much. It's kind of silky material, and then I have my little acorn necklace on as well, and then my ring Dom get me, and then another ring which I think I got from a charity shop, which I love. It's really cheap and it's missing loads of the stones, but obviously meant a lot to someone. I like jewelry that's kind of, it can be a little bit like, it looks like scrap metal or whatever, but it has like such a story to it. And then I have this bow necklace, and now I'm ready to go. Oh, let me show you what Dom's wearing. He's wearing his beautiful fish suit. There's Dom there in his fish suit. Strike a pose. Pose, pose, pose. There we go. Just put your arm like that and just pose. I am just on the train now. We're at Bristol Temple Meads, and we're going to London Paddington, and then we're just going to go around the underground, just kind of look around London before the show and before we find out what our hotel is like. Are you looking forward to the hotel there, Dom? A little bit frightened. Eating a, what's that you're eating? A filth stick, a pepperami stick, after he's just had a chicken and chorizo sandwich. It's very, the aromas, the smells. Now, I put myself a little like entertainment nest, I'm calling it. So I have the Neil Gaiman book that I'm reading, the Graveyard book here, and it has really nice illustrations by Chris Riddell at the beginning of the chapters. Really like lovely. And then I have my knitting here. I'm actually knitting a shawl, but I don't have a pattern I'm following. I'm just kind of winging it as I go along, creating my own little shawl pattern, and I'm really liking that. And oh, there's our umbrella, and there's filth. We are in our room. There's Dom there. Here is the bathroom. Oh my lord. Here is the bathroom. There I am in the mirror. You get a shower, you get like a soap dispenser thing, and there's a toilet. That's a good size, I think. And then here is your room. So you just have a bed here, you have the TV up there, but you have to pay extra if you want the TV, because this is a very, very cheap hotel. And then we should have, oh, we have a window. Oh my god, where are we looking out to? We have, oh, bins. We have a bin side view, which is it's always nice. A bin side view. We're on the bottom level, and then there's like some offices there with people in it. But I think for the price, this is a good room, don't you?
For the price?
Well, Dom thinks it's too small, but I like the little details. No, because those other ones were really expensive. Like, all you need is a bed. We're only staying here one night. I think it's fine. You've got aircon up there.
It's fine. If it's less than £100 a night, then sure.
Well, I don't think around here you get it for less than £100 a night, to be honest. This was the cheapest we could find. Towels!
We didn't have that much choice.
We didn't have that much choice, yeah. We've just been to Waitrose. Dom got sushi for some reason. I don't know, what did you get? Spicy... don't know. Spicy salmon crunch. Oh, and then he got some bakery items. Pig. And then I got this salad, which is potato and egg, and then it's got salad cream with it. And then I've got this boneless smoked mackerel that's ready cooked, to have one of these mackerels with that. So I'm going to have that now, and then we're going to go to the Barbican. There is also no wardrobe. As you can see behind Dom, there's just 2 coat hangers. That's it. There's no other storage within the room. Come and sit. Come and scoot over across the wall. Come and scoot over. Because up against the wall. Come and scoot over. My side's really nice. I've got, if I want to look out at the bins, I've also got a little side table, and I'm in control of the lights. I'm in control of the plug. I have all the power over my side. And then your side's got nothing. It's just right up against the wall. I am the power in this room.
There's only one socket as well, isn't there?
Yeah, I think there is only one socket. Oh, there's 2, but the one's my side.
One's in an impractical position.
This hotel is called Easy Hotel, was it? I think it's fine. I think for the money, it's fine for like this location, and the money, it's the cheapest you're gonna get. It's the cheapest you're gonna get. So it's fine. The door locks. That's all I care about. I was like, does the door lock? Because I didn't think it locked, because you can just open it at any time from the inside. And I went outside the door and I was like, Dom, lock the door. Let me see if I can break into the room. I couldn't break into the room. We're fine. We've got a bed. We got a shower. We got a toilet. What more would you really want? You could pay if you wanted Wi-Fi. You can pay if you want a TV, but we don't need that stuff because we're only here for one night. There was a little bit of a scene in reception. There was just a man who was sitting there, wasn't he, on his phone, and he was talking to someone really quite irately, and he was saying she was in my room and I didn't even know who she was. Don't know what that means. We may find out later on if someone tries to check into our room. Not sure what that means at all. But we've got a few hours. It's quite dark out though, and miserable and rainy, but we have a few hours till the show. Are you excited for the show?
Yeah.
You don't really know anything about it, do you? He likes, so Neil Gaiman is obviously a famous author, and Dom really likes Neil Gaiman's wife, Amanda Palmer. And I said, are you going to start screaming Amanda if she's not there? I keep saying that if Amanda Palmer there, Dom's going to be like, Amanda, Amanda! What's your favourite album by Amanda Palmer?
I don't know.
That's Neil Gaiman's wife. And also, can I just say, Amanda Palmer isn't going to be there.
I know.
She's not coming along, but just in case, you need to be there, just in case you spot her in the distance. If you see her in the audience, you're going to go up to her.
No.
I'd love it if you like turned into a super fan. You're like, Amanda! So screaming.
Even that much of a fan.
You are a fan.
Not
you,
really.
you play her
I
album.
like her music.
Yeah, what album? What's the album you play?
Oh, I don't know.
Don't play it down. You are a fan. He can't wait to see Amanda. That's why he's come along with me. Just so he can sneak a glance. Dom there was just pretending to not be a fan of Amanda Palmer. And then we were talking. He was like, oh yeah, no, I do really like her music. Yeah, I've seen her before. You've seen her live. You've seen her at a show.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, he's pretending like, I'm no fan of hers, but I've paid money for her albums, and I've paid money to see her shows. I've paid money. You think this hotel is EasyJet? So the same people who do
Yeah,
EasyJet, which is a discount, like, travel service. You think it's the same company? Okay. Can't stop slagging off the room, it's ridiculous. There's no places to make any tea or coffee, like you can only sit on the bed, but there is a coffee machine and receptionist in like reception. It's like a vending machine coffee machine, isn't it? Stop. He's like smirking and slagging off the room. One thing I would say is so cold. We've turned the aircon off, but it's cold, isn't it? It's like being outside. It's frosty.
It's like an EasyJet flight.
It's not like an EasyJet flight.
You've got this fan going constantly.
Stop.
This is just like an EasyJet flight.
It's not like being asleep
Icy
on a
cold.
flight. Stop with your drama, please.
Give you a little orange blanket with it.
We're not going to get a little orange fleece blanket, okay? Don't worry. This has got proper bedding. It's loud. It's cold. But it's what you expect for the price, I would say. It's just being the Grinch over there, the little Grinch. I'm about halfway through The Graveyard Book by Neil Gaiman, and it's so sweet. It's about all these ghosts are raising this human boy, and at the beginning something happens to the boy's family and he ends up in a graveyard, and all the ghosts decide that they are going to raise him in the graveyard, and it's so like sad but lovely at the same time, and there's so many memorable characters. I really prefer this book to Coraline, and I loved the concept of Coraline. I just didn't really enjoy the book, but then I loved the film, and the film is obviously the concept of Coraline. I also didn't get the Coraline graphic novel. It was just like a paperback Coraline book, that was it. It did have Chris Riddell's sketches in it, and I thought they were amazing in that. But I am enjoying The Graveyard Book now. We are now going to go to the Barbican. Apparently there's kind of like free exhibition space, so we're going to look around at the exhibition, I'll film some, and then we'll try and pick up these tickets. If this is a con, what are we going to do? If we arrive and I go, hi, where's the press desk? And they're like, sorry, the what desk? It's going to be horrific. So let's hope we are not being conned. Also, let's have one last look at the... It looks like a murder scene. Like it just... Ooh, a little bit frightened to come back to this. We are back in the hotel room and I loved it so much. The show was so good. So Neil Gaiman, basically, he read out things from his famous works, and then David Tennant showed up because David Tennant's in... Neil Gaiman and Terry Pratchett wrote a book and it was called Good Omens, and now it's been turned into a TV series, and David Tennant's in it, so he was there, he did a reading, and Amanda Palmer was there. Dom was very excited, he gasped, he spilt gin down himself. I won't film Dom because it's not fair. He's had a few too many G&Ts. But she sang and she did a reading and she was fantastic as well. So when we checked in and obviously got the tickets, we got given this as well, and the whole show was recorded, and I'm not being... But I haven't been told to say anything. I got these tickets because of my YouTube, but I didn't have to film anything, take a picture, even mention it. But I thought it was a fantastic show. So it's called Playing in the Dark, and you are going to be able to listen to it on BBC Radio 3 on Monday the 23rd of December at 7:30 p.m. and on BBC Radio 4 on Christmas Day at 7 a.m. You can tune in and listen to what I listen to. It'll be available on the iPlayer, so if you can't catch those shows, so if you're just interested in what on earth I'm babbling on about. There was also signed books, so he had signed a load of books and they were for sale in the reception, and the queue, wasn't it unbelievable as we left, and we were like, there's too many people queuing for the amount of books that were on the table. So he had signed books, but like all his books, like the wide variety, he'd signed like a stack of them, so many books, but the queue was out the door at the end, so I think not everyone probably got a signed book that they wanted to, but it was a very great show. I loved the orchestra. The BBC Symphony Orchestra were amazing. I would see them all the time. I would see them again. I thought Neil Gaiman was great. I thought Amanda Palmer was great. I thought everyone was great. I thought it was a really fantastic show. Did you like it?
Yeah, I loved it.
He said 10 out of 10. He really enjoyed it, and he did spill gin when he saw Amanda's face. He was like, so there was that. It was worth going just to witness that moment for me personally. But I'm going to end the video here, so I hope you've liked our little London adventure. We are going to spend tomorrow in London, and if we do anything interesting I will film it and put it up on the channel, but for now I will see you again soon for another video.